You think your locked doors keep you safe, until you realize the intruder is already inside. It always begins with something small, a sound too faint to notice, a shadow in the corner of your eye, the creak of a floorboard you dismiss as the house settling. But tonight, you'll hear a story that reminds you how thin the walls of safety truly are. This isn't just about locked doors or alarm systems. This is about what happens when the nightmare you fear most steps inside your home, and refuses to leave. Maya had always lived alone in her small suburban house. The neighborhood was quiet, almost too quiet, with streetlights that flickered as though struggling to stay alive. One night, she was jolted awake by a faint tapping, like knuckles brushing against glass. Heart racing, she dismissed it as tree branches against her bedroom window. But when she turned on her lamp, the curtains swayed unnaturally as though someone had just stepped away. She tried to calm herself, but the unease grew. The house, usually her sanctuary, suddenly felt hostile. Every creak echoed louder, every shadow stretched longer. From the corner of her eye, she noticed something horrifying. The front door lock was undone. She was certain she had locked it. The smell of damp earth drifted through the hall and she realized, someone had been inside long enough to bring the night air with them. Trembling, she reached for her phone, but before she could dial, a low whisper echoed from the kitchen. Not words, just breathing. Slow, deliberate, and far too close. She backed into her room, barricading the door with her dresser. For what felt like hours, she listened to the footsteps circling her walls, brushing lightly against the door, almost teasing her. Then silence. The kind that makes you pray it's over, even when your gut tells you it isn't. At dawn, Maya finally found the courage to push the dresser aside. The house was empty, eerily still, as if nothing had happened. But on her kitchen table lay a single Polaroid photograph, her sleeping in her bed, taken from inside her room. The intruder was gone, but the message was clear. They had been watching all along and they could return whenever they wanted.